Oh, hello. You've come to the right place. It is Coastline Kids Online, and this week is Fish Week on the Great Bible Bake Off. Let's see what our bakers made in the tent.
Peter, let's start with you. You're a fisherman. I'm hoping Fish Week played to your strengths.
I mean, I think it's my best so far.
Wow, it looks brilliant. But what about the all-important taste, though? That's yummy! Great job, Peter!
No way! Yes, thank you!
Judas, what have you baked?
It's a whole fish. What a catch!
Oh, that's alive!
Oh yes, I just fished it out the river.
Oh, I can't eat that! Oh! Right, John, let's see yours.
I think I've done pretty well.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. It definitely looks decent. The cake looks good. Tasty. Now, let me try some of the water. Ah! Whoa! That's so fishy!
I only put a tiny amount.
Today, I get the great honor of revealing this week's Star Baker. Dan has awarded the Star Baker to... It's Peter!
I can't believe I've done it! I've won it! Yes! You can watch that whole video right here, right now, on the Coastline Kids YouTube channel. Check it out. It's sort of in the... You click the... Yeah, down there. Yeah, that's right. I've got a little treat for you at the end of the video today. Not now. Ruben got pied on Sunday, and I've got the clip for you. But first, let's hear about why today is Fish Week. It's all because of Jesus, right? We're going to read the passage together from Luke 5, verse 1 to 11, and we're going to make it super interactive by me acting over the top of the passage in my budget Bible bits. Budget Bible bits! One day, as Jesus was preaching on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, great crowds pressed in on him to listen to the word of God.
All right.
He noticed two empty boats at the water's edge. For the fishermen had left them and were washing their nets. Stepping into one of the boats, Jesus asked Simon, its owner, to push it out into the water. So he sat in the boat and taught the crowds from there. When he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Now, go out where it is deeper and let down your nets to catch some fish." "Master," Simon replied, "we worked hard all last night and didn't catch a thing. But if you say so, I'll let down the nets again." And this time their nets were so full of fish.
I'm a fish.
They began to tear. A shout for help brought their partners in the other boat. And soon both boats were filled with fish and on the verge of sinking. When Simon Peter realized what had happened, he fell to his knees before Jesus and said,
"Oh Lord, please leave me. I'm such a sinful man."
For he was awestruck by the number of fish they had caught, as were the others with him. His partners, James and John, the sons of Zebedee, were also amazed.
I don't believe it.
Jesus replied to Simon,
"Don't be afraid. From now on, you'll be fishing for people."
and as soon as they landed, they left everything. This way, Jesus. This Bible passage is brilliant, isn't it? And you know what? It reminds me that we should obey God. Who knows, though, what obey means? Let's go over to Dictionary Corner to find out. Oh, hello again, everyone. Brilliant to be back. Right, to obey. Aha, it means to submit to the authority of someone or comply with something. Basically, to do what someone else tells you to do. Thanks, Keith. Sometimes people don't like the word obey because it means doing what someone else wants you to do, not what you want to do. But who better to obey than God? He knows exactly what is best for you. I've got a little challenge for you. What we're going to do from now on is anytime I say we should, you say obey God, right? We should obey God. We should. Very good, right. Keep that in mind because I'm going to come back to that. Don't let yourself get caught out, okay? There are 3 times in this passage that Peter, or he was also known as Simon, which is a bit confusing, right? But Peter, anyway, there are 3 times that Peter obeyed Jesus in this passage. Number 1, Jesus got into Peter's boat and said, "Push it into the water." Well, hang on a minute, that is Peter's boat. He's tired too, he's been fishing all night. But Peter obeyed God. He pushed the boat into the water. Even though he was exhausted, even though he was really tired, he did it. We should obey God. Yeah, did you say it? Did you remember? Yeah. Okay. Keep your ear out for it, right? Number 2, after Jesus had finished speaking, he told Peter to go deeper into the water and put down the net to catch some fish. Now, Peter is a professional fisherman and he hadn't caught any fish all night long. There's no fish around. They've gone on holiday. They've gone to, I don't know, swum to Timbuktu or somewhere. And Jesus, this carpenter, do you know what a carpenter is? Someone that makes cupboards and stuff, right? Jesus comes on, tells Peter, the professional fisherman, remember, says to Peter, try again, put your net out, you'll probably catch some fish this time. Peter, obviously, kicks up a bit more of a fuss, right? He's like, I'm not going to catch up, been fishing all night, I just want to go home, I want to go to bed, but okay, God, because you say so, Jesus, I'll do it. He still obeys God. You know what? We should obey God. Did you remember that time? Let's try again in case you didn't. We should obey God. Brilliant. When we do what God tells us to do, good things happen. In this case, a crazy miracle. It is super random. They catch loads and loads and loads of fish. Too many to carry, it says, right? It's a fun and a big adventure to obey God. Who knows, you might end up with millions of fish. Finally then, in this passage, they get back to the shore. And this time, Jesus doesn't even ask Peter to do anything. But it says as soon as he landed, Peter left everything he had behind him and followed Jesus. Hang on a minute, he's just caught hundreds of fish and he's leaving everything behind. Is he leaving the fish there on the sand? Oh gosh. But you know what? That is the right thing to do because we should obey God. That's right. Because of taking that first small step of obeying Jesus and letting him go in his boat, Jesus trusted Peter with more and more things and asked him to do more and more things. And some things that Peter ended up doing was absolutely amazing. He even walked on water for a little bit until he started to sink. I reckon though, each time Peter chose to obey God, it wasn't easy, right? It wouldn't be easy to do some of the things Jesus was telling him to do, but the more he did it, the more he saw that it was good. Yeah, I'm gonna get loads of fish out of this, or I'm gonna walk on water, or God is gonna protect me. And he probably knew each time that although it would be difficult, be really difficult to obey God, it would be worth it. So, when you get a hint that God might be asking you to do something, remember, it will always be something good, right? If it's not good, then it's not from God. But anytime you get a hint that Jesus might be asking you to do something, you should do it, no matter how small it is. And I think that God will use you to do bigger and bigger and better things the more that you obey him. Right, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you back here on YouTube next week. Oh, click subscribe so you don't miss it, right? I better show you that pie, eh? Hadn't I? Right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
See you next week. Bye-bye.